Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start our new chapter, which is support and movement. Here I would like to mention that support and movement is very important according to the examination point of view, as well as it is important according to the MCQ point of view. Usually the question frames as an MCQ, so you have to remember the numbering of the bones as well as the location of the bones. All right. What is actually what is movement, what is support? The body of a vertebrate, the body of living organisms, it provide a structural support so that it can uphold itself. Movement is actually the displacement of the body part. For example, if I am moving my hands, I am performing a muscular activity. This is the displacement of a body part. It displaces from its original position. All right. Now, what is locomotion? Locomotion is actually the displacement of the whole body part. Support is actually the it means that we hold the body. The body is upholded by the structural framework, and this framework is made of bones and cartilage. The structural support is very important in case of living organisms, so that the body can be upholded or the body can sustain against the gravity. Okay. सो वी आर सेइंग कि आपके पास ये जो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं, इनका जो साइज है, लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द प्रोटोजोन्स इन वर्टिब्रेट द साइज वाज सो स्मॉल, बट व्हेन जब आपके पास एवोल्यूशन होती गई विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम, ऑर्गेनिजम्स का जो साइज़ है वो स्मॉलर से लार्जर होता गया. तो जैसे कि आपको पता है प्रोटोजोन्स में स्ट्रक्चरल फ्रेमवर्क नहीं था, वहाँ पे ऑर्गेनिजम्स की बॉडी बिल्कुल स्मॉल होती है, शॉर्ट होती है, वहाँ पर स्ट्रक्चरल सपोर्ट की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. दैट्स वाई वहाँ लेस कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑर्गेनिजम्स थे. लेकिन जैसे ही हम एवोल्यूशन में कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी की तरफ जाते हैं, तो आपके पास फ्रेमवर्क या स्केलेटन सपोर्ट की डिमांड बढ़ जाती है. राइट. स्केलेटन इज़ एक्चुअली इम्पॉर्टेंट to provide a support to the whole body of the organism. In this chapter, we will study the cartilage, bones, which are the type of the connective tissues. We will study the types of connective tissues. We will study the types of the connective tissues. And in this chapter, we will study about the cells which are present in cartilage as well as in bones. Okay, the cells are very important. The structure of bone is very important. All right. So the basic element, the basic key points of this chapter is human skeleton. We will study about the types of the human skeleton, the parts of human skeleton. Right. We will study the parts of human skeleton, disorders of human skeleton, as well as the muscles, types of muscles, striated muscles, cardiac muscles, smooth muscles. Right. Okay. Now, what is connective tissue? Connective tissue, the tissue that supports the body, that protects the body, and that provides the support and structure to the body, tissues and organs in the body. Right. So the connective tissue is made of cells. It is made of gel-like substance. The connective tissue, the example of connective tissue is bone, cartilage, fats, blood, and lymph tissues. Right. Over here we will study the cartilage and bone as an example. Now, what is cartilage? Cartilage is a type of a connective tissue which is made of collagen type 2 protein, and it has a ground substance as well. So it means the cartilage is made of two things: matrix and cells. The cells of cartilage, they are called chondrocytes, and collagen is made the collagen is present, which is a protein, and it's making the ground substance, and it is made of collagen type 2, as the name indicate. Cartilage is made of type 2 collagen protein. This protein provides flexibility to the cartilage, and the cells which are present in the chondrocytes, it provides the structure, it makes the structure. And the structure of cartilage, it actually recommends that कि आपके पास ये जो cartilage है, it is made of chondrocytes which are not that hard as the bones. So cartilage is something which is little flexible. Here the blood vessels are absent, so the nutrients are coming into the cartilage. The gases are becoming the part of cartilage through diffusion. There is no blood vessel. That is why the cartilage heals very slowly. Okay, the cartilage, if it damages, it heals very slowly. It takes very time, especially in case of old age people. Then we come to the types of cartilage: hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage, and fibrocartilage. These cartilages are present in different parts of the body. Hyaline cartilage are present in ribs, nose, as well as in larynx and trachea. Elastic cartilage is present in epiglottis and air pinna, means the outer part of air. Fibrocartilage is present in pubic symphysis. Now, what is pubic symphysis? As we have already learned in the experiments, in the practical, that the pelvic region has two coaxial bones. The coaxial bones are joined by pubic symphysis. This is a type of a cartilage. And we have the intervertebral disc. Now, what is intervertebral disc? Intervertebral disc is actually आपकी जो वर्टिब्रेट्स होती हैं, एक वर्टिब्रेट दूसरी वर्टिब्रेट से किस तरह ज्वाइन करती है? फिब्रो कार्टिलेज जॉइंट होता है, ठीक है, डिस्क बनाती है. फिब्रो कार्टिलेज एक डिस्क बनाती है जो कि आपकी वर्टिब्रे के बीच होती है. अगर ये डिस्क स्लिप हो जाए तो आपके पास बहुत सी डिजीज़ होती हैं, आपके पास मोबिलिटी इफ़ेक्ट होती है. हम आगे इंशाल्लाह इसको डिटेल से रीड आउट करेंगे और स्टडी करेंगे और लेक्चर भी अटेंड करेंगे, ठीक है. Now, what is bone? Bone, it is also a form of a connective tissue. It is hard, it is rigid. It is actually the structure which is making the endoskeleton of the vertebrate. We have 206 bones. In case of babies, we have 300 bones. The bone is the hard structure. The property of bone is remolding. Remolding means that it breaks and it is again rebuilded. Okay, it resists compression, means कि आपके पास यहाँ पर compression नहीं है, compress नहीं होती इतनी easily, और बेंडिंग इसकी इतनी इजीली नहीं होती, यहाँ तक कि आपके पास इजीली इसकी बेंडिंग नहीं है. हाँ, अगर कोई ट्रॉमा है, कोई एक्सीडेंट है, देन इट इज़ पॉसिबल कि बोन फ्रैक्चर हो जाए. मैट्रिक्स इज़ मेड ऑफ इनऑर्गेनिक मैट्रिक्स. नंबर 1, it is made of inorganic matrix, calcium phosphate, and 35% is organic substance, that is protein collagen. And remember, the bone is made of type 1 collagen. Bone 1, ONE1, type 1 collagen. It is made of type 1 collagen. Actually आपके पास यहाँ से MCQ आता है, bone is made of type 1 collagen or type 2 collagen. Then the answer is type 1. Okay, and the bone is made of 3 types of cells: osteoblast, osteocyte, and osteoclast. Bone is semi-rigid structure. It is constantly remolding. Okay, constantly remolding means आप रोज़ाना कैल्शियम क्यों लेते हैं डाइट में? क्योंकि रोज़ाना जो है वो रीबिल्डिंग होती है बोन्स की. सेल्स जो हैं वो ब्रेक होते हैं, ओल्डर सेल्स और न्यू सेल्स फॉर्म होते हैं. Now, what are the function of bone? Bone is actually providing the structural framework to the body. It gives attachment, मतलब यहाँ से आपके पास मसल्स भी अटैच होते हैं, टेंडन्स भी अटैच होते हैं. वी आर सेइंग मसल टू मसल अटैचमेंट एंड बोन टू बोन अटैचमेंट. ठीक, इट अलाउज द मोबिलिटी, कि मतलब with the help of bones we are able to move. It protects the organs, like ribs are protecting the heart and liver, and the cranium, the brain box, is protecting the brain, central nervous system, And the basic function of bone is hemopoiesis, which is the formation of red bone marrow. Okay, the formation of red bone marrow. जितना जो है वो बेबी होगा पर्सन, मीन्स एज कम होगी, उतने ज़्यादा रेड बोन मैरो होंगे. जितनी एजिंग होगी तो उतनी ही ज़्यादा फैटी आपके पास बोन मैरो होगा. ठीक है. और मिनरल स्टोरेज तो आपको पता है, दैट इज़ कि कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट एंड कैल्शियम फॉस्फेट की फॉर्म में मिनरल्स प्रेजेंट हैं बोन्स के अंदर, जो कि इसको एक टफ एंड हार्ड स्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं. दैट इज़ वाई द कंजप्शन ऑफ मिनरल्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट और phosphate is very important. The daily intake is very important. Okay, now this is the diagrammatical representation of the bone. Diagrammatically, the bone, actually this is the diagram of a long bone. We also have short bones, we also have irregular bones, we have intervertebral type of irregular bones, we have the shorter bones such as carpals, tarsals, the wrist bones. Okay, we divide the bone into two major parts. The upper parts, this is called the epiphysis, diaphysis, which is also called the shaft region, and there is a middle region which is called metaphysis. Okay, here a plate is formed which is called epiphyseal plate. This epiphyseal plate represents that the growth is very evident in this case. आपकी 18 से लेकर 21 तक जब ग्रोथ स्टेज ज़्यादा होती है तो एपिफिजियल प्लेट बहुत प्रोमिनेंट होती है, क्योंकि तब आपके बोन्स जो हैं वो ग्रोथ स्टेज में होती हैं. और यहाँ पर रेड बोन मैरो होता है, यहाँ पर येलो बोन मैरो होता है. ये आपके पास जो है आउटर रीजन बोन को कहते हैं कि इट इज़ पेरियोस्टियम, एंड इंटरनल ऑफ द मेडुलरी रीजन, द मेडुलरी रीजन इज लाइंड बाय द endosteum, periosteum and endosteum. Okay, periosteum is lining the bone from outer side, and endosteum is lining the which part, the medullary canal. Okay, the medullary region. Here periosteum is not consistent. Here there is articulate cartilage. Why there is articulate cartilage? Because here there is bone to bone attachment. For this purpose there is articulate cartilage which is made of hyaline cartilage, right? Now we have the microscopic structure of a bone. Osteoblast, osteoclast and osteocytes are the three types of cells which are present in the bones. Osteoblast, they form the new bone cells. They repair the older ones, and they are present at the fracture site as well as at the deeper larger parts of endosteum and periosteum. Endosteum and periosteum, ये आपके पास आपकी बोन्स के जो सेल्स हैं जो कि डिफरेंट रीजन्स में प्रेजेंट है. वी हैव कॉम्पैक्ट बोन, वी हैव स्पॉन्जी बोन. ऑलराइट, एंड नाउ द सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ सेल इज osteoclast cell that helps to eat away the old bones. Okay, clasts are eating bone cells. Blasts are forming, clasts are eating. Okay, blasts are forming, clasts are eating, right?